Hi, my name is Uche Olubanjo, and I'm the co-founder of SME Community. I'm going to give a little background about our community. We started this initiative last year to be able to provide help to small businesses. We wanted to help them scale, look for funds to help them scale, right? That was why we started this initiative last year. But last year we were able to raise some funds. We did some major trainings here and there, gave some businesses some funds to help them scale. And to raise more funds, we tried to write to some organizations. We applied for grants. We did a lot, but we're not really able to raise the funds we needed, the funds we required to help businesses. So we thought about something. We decided to raise funds using social media platforms, that's creating content on social media platform, and the income generated from those platforms we would give it back to businesses. 2026 we decided to come up with this model. We would generate income through social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok. The income generated from those platforms will be given to small businesses to help them scale. This is where you come in. We just want to be able to help businesses. We are not asking you for money. We are not asking you to assist us in any way. We just need you to follow our social media platforms, interact with our content, subscribe to our YouTube channel, things like that, so that we can generate income and give it back to you, business owners, to help you scale your business. That's all. For background story, okay? Last year when we started, the money we put together, we were able to give some businesses for training, to fund whatever it is they needed based on what they told us, or basically on what we reviewed, because we did do our due diligence and we were able to give them some money. But we needed to raise some more money to help more businesses. We wrote to organizations, we tried to reach out to a lot of, but basically it didn't work. And so we went back to the drawing board and we said, what can we do? Right? And then I saw a particular video talking about how much people make from content creation in thousands of dollars. And I thought about it. If we can do this, this is funds generated that we can be able to give back to these businesses. And the best part of it is that these business owners would have contributed by actually following us and interacting with our social media pages. Now, one of the reasons why we thought about this initiative, I work with lots of small businesses, and in my experience, most of them struggle with growth because of funding. We know that banks would not necessarily give funding to small businesses who are just starting, or you're not doing a considerable amount of revenue, and then the interest on these loans when they actually give it to you, it's so much. So the goal is to generate funds, that's in form of grant, and give it to businesses. No interest on it. It's basically free money for you to be able to scale your business. So that's basically a business model. And in return, all we need for you to do is just interact with us on social media so we can generate income. I'm going to just do a brief calculation for you or whoever is listening to us. Sorry, I babble a lot. Okay, so I'm going to do a brief calculation. If we're able to generate maybe $2,000 a month, right? And well, it's going to be a sharing ratio of 75 given out to the businesses and 25 with us, because we would actually have to run the organization. From the 25%, we'll be paying salaries. We'll be creating the content that you have to watch on our channels, and we don't intend to limit the content to maybe just one type of content. We intend to generate different types of content that would pick other people's interests and be able to, so that people would actually watch something on the channel, right, or on our social media platform. So that's where the 25% is going to be going to. Then the rest of the 75% we will be giving out to businesses. So yeah, back to the calculation. If you're able to generate, even if it's a minimum of $2,000, for example, a month, imagine we are earning $2,000 a month. This is an example, and had to pick up my phone to do the calculation with you guys, so you can see how much money we can generate for businesses and actually give back to businesses. Now, if we're doing about 2,000 monthly, again, an example, that's 2,000. And I'm assuming, I don't know what the current exchange rate is in the market, so I'm just using a random I'm using a random number. No, let me not say a random number. I'm using an estimate. 1,300. Okay, times 1,300. This is it. That's about 2,000, 2.6 million naira actually. That's what it is, for example. And we're giving out 75% of it. That's 1.9 million. Imagine giving that to business, what it would do for them. Now, if you're able to do that for like a year, that's about 23 million. It's something. This would help businesses because, from what I understand, some businesses are looking for just 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million to scale. Yes, to buy one machine that's going to help them produce more, to do this, to do like here or there, right? So something like this would do a lot for small businesses. And we'll try as much as possible to be fair, to ensure that the funding is distributed to people or businesses in the 36 states in Nigeria. We'll ensure that we are very fair, we are not partial. We intend to distribute the money in different buckets in geopolitical zones, or we haven't decided all that yet. But basically, we intend to ensure that everybody from each region or any business functioning in different regions of Nigeria will actually benefit from the money. Um, Before I round this up, I'm just going to talk about why we started this initiative. For an economy to grow, small businesses have to grow, right? This is for me. This is the circle. If we're able to support small businesses are able to scale, there would be employment. Like they'll be able to employ people, right? On the other hand, if they're able to employ people, and unemployment is going to reduce. Now, even on our end too, as we grow, we would also employ people. That's also bringing down unemployment. My point is, as Nigerians, things are not exactly getting better for businesses. I know we say stuff like it's supposed to be the government's responsibility, but it's not happening. So we started this initiative just to help businesses scale, to see what impact it's going to have on our economy. Okay, so that's why we started this. I really hope you key into it. I just hope you key into it. That's the long story short of the whole thing. We hope the goal of it is to help Nigerians. I need you to remember that we're not asking you for any money. We don't want your money, and we will not ask you to pay to get any slot. All those, I don't. We're not bringing all those things here. It's going to be as fair as possible. If you if you send us an email, we would respond to you. We would send the staff to verify. So this is part of the cost that is going to come on our end that will be covered by the 25%, because we have to do due diligence. We don't want to just give the funds to anybody. We want to actually give them to genuine businesses, people who are doing businesses, right, in Nigeria. So that's our plan. I hope you key into this because it's something that we've been working on last year up to this year. We're still hoping that we get responses from the people we wrote to, we submitted applications to, we submitted proposals to. We hope we get a response from them. But for now, this is what we're trying to do. Just raise money through social media platforms. Any income generated, we would give it back to businesses. That's our plan. I hope you key into this. Like it's something that's huge. We really want to push it out. We really want to help small businesses. We want to help ourselves basically because as Nigerians, if we keep waiting for the government, we might not achieve what we really want to achieve as a nation. And I believe that, like I said earlier, if businesses are growing, the economy will get better because the backbone of any economy is like the business is running smoothly, like small businesses are growing, they're scaling, things like that. Anyway, so if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. You can reach out to us. Our email is in our bio. You can send us a DM. But I need to put this out there. We will not give you any funds if you don't follow our social media channels, if you don't interact, because if other people are doing that and they're able to generate funds, you should join to and do the same so that we can generate funds and give back to other businesses. Thank you. Again, I hope you key into this initiative. Bye.